Oh, hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Saber coming at you for another Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Generation 1 Transformers Victory Leo. Look at him there. This was a TF Nation purchase. He is a giant winged saber-toothed poos, as my friend would call him. A giant robot cat. The rebuilt form of God Jinrai, to be precise. And he's fucking massive. He really is pretty big. So I'm struggling to keep him all into frame here. He's fucking cool. I do like this guy. And you can pull the wings out like that if you want. So you can have really big wings if you really chose. You can angle them up as well. But, put them down. And he has the biggest gun, Generation 1. From there to there, it's about 20 centimetres. Fucking huge. And then he's complete, except he's missing the missiles, which I am bothered about. Those tiny little missiles about that big go into this gun, they fire out, and they get lost. So I'm not bothered about the missiles, quite honestly. He's complete enough for me. So yeah, he's fucking so cool. He was not cheap. He was £200 off Gareth, which I had it didn't bother me at all because I wanted him to go with my Starsaber, which I'll bring into the frame in a moment. So yeah, he is a giant fucking cat. Saber-tooth tiger. Let's have a look at his face there so I can get that into frame. And he's pretty cool. And he can go, he's got moving jaw so he can go rah, like that. He's got giant saber-tooth tusks there. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to, I don't know if it's just mine, he doesn't want to peg into place the head for some reason. Hold on. Don't want to, because it's supposed to peg on these little notches there, and it doesn't really want to do it for some reason. I don't really want to fit together that well either. If it's not, I don't know if it's just this one or it's a common problem. Ah, there we go, I got it. Oh, no, I didn't. I pushed it out. There we go, got it that time. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, look at his head. Yeah, and you can move them round with them off transformation. But he's got a lovely face sculpt. Nice little big lion head there. You've got the little ears sticking up there. Nice big blue Autobot eyes, which are stickers, which is very nice. Yes, I have ordered the repo labels for this set off Toy Hacks because the stickers are looking a little bit drab in places. And I'm looking, fucking spectacular. Now, he does have 3 modes. So you start him off in the big cat there. And we'll take him to his spaceship mode, which is not very, it's the only mode that's not very good. Anyway, because he's compromised, because he's got to transform in with Starsaber. So we'll just put you there and we'll take a look at this massive gun. It is fucking, that is a proper Gundam gun, isn't it, that? That is fucking massive. And I do love these stripes going along, and I do like the fact that you've got like a registry number on the side there, and then you've got an Autobot symbol on the gun as well. It's just fucking huge, fucking massive. I mean, even Megatron it's bigger than Megatron. I mean, you can almost wield it as a human, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it connects to his back via this big black clip there, and it just fits in this slot. So when you put him into this mode, you can put it into like that, and it does rotate up slightly. But I think that fires actually, yeah, there's a little mechanism inside there, and I believe when you pull that down, it fires the missile off, which is pretty cool. Yes. So we're taking him to robot mode, to the vehicle mode. So we take off the gun, and then I've got to remember how to do it now. So what are we doing? Basically, yeah, these rotate round like that. Then these come out like that. So you got the big, huge wingspan, and then these rotate up like that. I think, yes, because you've got landing gears on them. Like that, actually. Yeah, like that. So we're into this position. I think his arms kind of just fold back. Like, so you pull them out like that, they just fold back in. Yeah, I believe they peg in somewhere. Not sure. Let me zoom this out. I can't zoom it out any further. Alright, so rotate these around. Right, straighten his arm out. Come on. There we are. Pull that round. And I think they're supposed to peg in somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Right, and then that comes down. You slide the wings forward like that. That's it. Lift this up, and that comes up like that. So we're into spaceship mode. Yeah. And it just looks like a flying brick, quite honestly. But here's where it becomes really cool. So you bring in Starsaber here. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the cameras. Hang on 1 second. Just to get everything into frame, I think. Right, so so what you're gonna do is connect this bit into the, or is it the other way around? It might be the other way actually. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to check this 1 second. I had to look that up then. So basically, you put the legs into this configuration, and then what you do then is it's quite ingenious actually. You put this inside there like that, and it should, right, like that. So then what happens next is, I wish I had 3 arms. Right, so hang on, I'm just gonna have to just forgive the crudity of this thing. Right, see these black things there come out of the legs, and they hook into that to keep it into place. And we do this one as well, this side, and then you just close them in around like that, and then everything falls out. There we go. Sorry, I had to transform all that off camera because it's fucking unwieldy. And there is a Victrelia connected to Starsaber. And it is just an impressive fucking spaceship, quite honestly. You got this huge wingspan going on, and it is just fucking amazing. When you get it all together, it just looks fantastic. Like I said, unfortunately, that's the best I can show you it because it's fucking huge and heavy. Yeah, so I mean, imagine that flying into battle towards you. You know, you'd probably, back off, wouldn't you? Yeah, so it connects to Starsaber's back there. So what we're going to do now is take Victrelia back to robot mode. Right, so there's a spaceship mode on its own, and it just looks like a flying brick with wings, quite honestly. And that is, pretty much what it is, to be fair. Yeah, sorry, everything's falling down because I've had to just disassemble it. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this to robot mode. Right, so take him to robot mode, we'll just disconnect the big cannon. And we can take these cannons off because otherwise they just get in the way. And we've not had a look at these big cannons yet. So these are the shoulder cannons. There is a left and the right one. So if you are looking for parts, there is a left and right one. But yeah, huge guns, because you always need huge guns. So what we do is basically then, so to take him to robot mode, all we need to do is to put that back forward like that. We rotate the wings up like that, and then we slide them on this joint forward, like that. So he's going to get pretty big, this guy. Okay, so it's hard work, this, especially when you're having to do this on the floor. Because your review space has been compromised. So what do we do next? Is we try and reconnect his head like that. It splits it apart, and it shouldn't. Come on. Yeah, it should connect up. Hang on. Right, yeah, so you connect the head back into there like that. So then what you do is you come to this section at the back there, you push down these yellow tabs there, which should disconnect and let you slide out the legs. like that. And then you rotate the legs. Now let's see now. Oh yeah, I think they go. Hang on a minute. There's a way of doing it. Like that, that's it. So you position the leg like that. So for the side, position it like that. Pull down the red feet, like so. Right, and we're nearly done. I've got to mention, these are landing gear as well for the flight mode. I'll show you in the photos later on Patreon. If you're not subscribed on Patreon, please do. He's not going to stand up. Why aren't you standing up? Come on, you should be standing up. You're not back heavy. Why aren't you standing up? Anyway, finish transformation and lift them up to reveal his fists. And then you pull up this little black section like that to reveal his face. And he's got a really cool face. And there he is in robot mode. And then he should stand up. There we go. And there he is in robot mode. And he's pretty fucking cool. The only problem is, though, is that this section doesn't want to stay together that much. And you see the separation on the Autobot symbol there. I do hate that when they've got separation on the Autobot symbols. Snarl is another prime example. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I mean, he's got the articulation of a house brick. You know, his arms will go up and down, and that is your lot. That is your lot. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I do like it a lot. Let's see, get him all into frame. Right, you stand there. There we go. Get him all into frame, and there he is. He's pretty fucking badass, I must admit. And I do like I do like these that match the match up with Starsaber, which is pretty cool. Now, you've got a number of choices with these weapons to arm him up. So what you can do is you can either leave them on the back and have them pointing straight up. Is usually what I do because I think it looks cool. So you can have them, gives him just that little bit of an edge, although you can't see it because it's off camera. So you can give him that kind of look. So he's got his guns pointing straight up in the air, you know, anime style, which is very cool. And then you can get the big fuck off blaster, and this connection here will connect to these mini guns he's got on his hips there, and that just clips on like that. So you can have that. So he's got like an underslung barrel there. Or you can take the guns off like that, and they will fit onto his wrists. Actually, it's better to do it that way, gives it a bit more detail. So you can put him on his wrists like that if you want, and have that look going on. So you've got like sort of seeker arms, which is also very cool as well. So yeah, let's bring in Starsaber and see what they look like together. And there they are together, and they look fucking so cool together. They really do. And I like the fact that these match. You got these gold sections here. They match these ones on this side, which is really cool. Really, really cool. I love it when they do that. But yeah, he's just a super fucking cool companion piece to Starsaber. And if you've got Starsaber, you should get this guy. I mean, yeah, he's not cheap now. I mean, I paid 200 quid for him at TFN. But if I'd have paid another 45 quid, I could have had a box. But then again, boxes only just get put away, don't they? You know, you don't look at them, honestly. So I'm not bothered. So yeah, so let's combine them. Yes, they combine. Oh yeah. So we have to do a bit of prep work first. So we'll go to Starsaber first. And all we need to do is just push these feet in like that, and that's him done. So we'll just put him over there, and we come to Starsaber here, to Victory Leo even. So we'll just take off his guns. It just makes it a little bit easier, and basically you just push that head back like that, slide that out, and then rip him apart. Now we don't want to rip apart. There we go. Oh, that was a horrible sound. Right, so push his feet in. Then what we do is get this whole section here, and then we rotate it round like that. And that should fit in a particular way. Oh yeah. Firstly as well, you push that yellow tab in, slide the leg in. That's it. And then will go on there like that. There we are. So we're into that position. So then what we do is we rotate this bit round like that, and then rotate this bit. You push that tab in and it just slides it out. And then that should, there we are, rotate up like that. And that's one foot done. Boom. Second verse, same as the first. Rotate his leg out like that. Push these yellow tabs in to rotate that in. That whole section comes round like that. And then just remember how that one goes. I think I've got these wrong actually. Rotate these tabs in. Yeah, it's supposed to sit flush, and that just don't want to sit flush. That's it. You rotate that back like that. That's it. Done it wrong. Done this side wrong. Rotate that up. No, that's right. That's it. Sits like that, and then rotate that in until you tell I've done this in a while. That's it. There we are. So there his feet. There his feet. Oh yeah, he's going to rotate this section out like that. And there's his feet. Pretty cool. So what we do is we get the feet. So what happens next is on these feet there, you've got this bit here, and you've got this little connector here. So what this does is, so this will be the right foot. So you come to the back of Starsaber here, and you see these little holes at the back there. So what you do is you connect that up like that, push that in, and then this section will just fit round there, and then there's his foot. I have done it wrong because that's not going to fit. We're into that position. That's how it should go. I did it a bit wrong there. Because you can tell I've only ever done this a couple of times. Rotate that round, so that's at the front, like that. That's it. So we're into this position. Right, okay. So let's try this again. So we get Starsaber. We get his foot. So these little yellow tabs fit into these little holes at the back there. Like that. And then that goes over his wheel on his foot. It should lock into place. There we are. Same for this side. We we get the tail, the back bit there. The yellow bit goes over in that little hole, and then you rotate this section in like that. And there he's got nice big platform boots. We'll have a look at those in a moment. Right. So we get this section, and what this does is we come to the back, we slide the wings down again, and then we rotate these up like that, and then we slide the wings back up again because I've done it wrong. That's it. You slide the wings up like that. Get this section is, I'll move you out the way, you're in the way. This whole section, push that in like that. Rotate that in there, and that just fits in there like that. And his arms just sort of rotate to the side like that, and then you flatten the wings out like that, and then you open the wings like that, so you get that spread going on. This black section here will come down, and that'll fit under his crotch, basically. So what you do is you get these two here, will fit over these, hang on a minute, there we go, that's adjust the camera there. So these two blue bits sticking up there, you get these sections here, these red sections, these will fit over the top of those like that, and then under his crotch there, the black panel will rotate up and just secure everything in like that with a nice satisfying click, and it all clicks into place. We're nearly done. One thing is my Starsaber helmet just does not want to sit flat. I don't know if it's a common problem with all of them or just mine. Anyway, so then what you do is you get the guns, and then you stick them on the top like that, and like that. Then you have to take his gun off because it's not going to fit, and then with this black section here, you put that over his elbow like that, and he gets the biggest gun in the universe. And there is Victory Saber, all done in his robot mode, and he is fucking huge. Here is Legacy Tracks, just as a size comparison. He is fucking huge. Yeah. Now there's no real way to put this on his other gun. I always thought there's a hole in the like on the new one, the Legacy one, which I've also reviewed. Yeah, but there isn't, unfortunately, no. So the only thing I like to do is just rotate his wrist in like that, and then we'll just put that down there, and then we'll put his gun in there, and he can hold it John Woo style, so at least keeps it all together. But isn't that an impressive beast? I must admit, I fucking love this thing. The first thing I did when I got home from TFN, I ran upstairs, grabbed Starsaber so I could do this, because I'd obviously had it all weekend, and then as a combined, it's not as if like they both become a big robot. You reconfigure them together. No, you just give him some platform shoes and a backpack. But saying that, it is an impressive thing. I fucking love this thing. It is probably the centerpiece of my collection next to this guy, Grand Max. Yeah, so, and me Black Zarek, which is up there. But yeah, it's just an amazing thing. And if you can get one, please get one, because it is just like nothing else. Why this wasn't released in the West, I don't know. But it's just a fantastic thing. It really is cool. I love it. Not the best of reviews, I must admit. It was a bit awkward having to sit on the floor here in my collection room, which is all up here. Yeah, so it's just got to get it sorted, really. Basically, just waiting to get a guy in to come and do the dining room. Anyway, so that's me. That's Victory Saber. If you like what I do, hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to tell me I've got new videos out, which should be every Thursday and Saturday. Check out my socials in the description below. If you're in a position to help out the channel, please check out my Patreon. It's in the description as well. For as little as $1 a month, you can have your name in the credits, and you can help me fund my Transformer obsession, which is pretty cool. So a big shout out to everybody who subscribes. Big shout out to all the newcomers. A big shout out to all my new patrons. Thank you. And I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite. Fusing metal and vision, let's take flight. Transform and roll out, hear our metal sound. Unboxing the legends where adventure is found. Soundwave SG-1, we're on a mission so grand. In the world of Transformers, together we stand. From Optimus to Megatron.